it should be streaming to my channel now as well, which is good.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. They say that they can take down channels if you stream to several channels.
No.
That they don't like it. Is that I didn't quite understand why.
If they're all your own ones, maybe, but not if they are two different people doing the stream together. I doubt that will be a problem.
Yeah, I think Aaron was talking about how because they said that you are kind of doing the work. Now, hang on, let me think. Like the same thing is on several channels. That's not a good thing from what I could.
No, I understand that, but at the same, if you think about it, I'm streaming to my channel, my art here, and you're streaming to your channel over there.
Yeah, well, but there was some issues there, but I guess we are not monetized, and that's not an issue. So I can understand if YouTube, if they have to pay out. But why? Because they get the same. They get views from both channels, right? Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, who cares?
It's just probably down to one person just being, I don't know, money is probably what it is. HE4H.
I was not. I was just eating when I started to set up this. So I'll just have to hurry to.
I can't be held responsible for this. I have to blame someone else.
What?
Oh, for the impromptu thingy stream.
Yeah, well, now everyone is just exhausted by the 6-hour stream we have.
That's okay. I mean, to be honest, I was going to do some art anyway, so it's just nice to have someone to talk to.
Yeah, me too. So it's so I don't mind. It just came kind of.
Hang on 2 seconds. I just need to put you on mute for a second.
Okay. What am I going to do?
Sorry about that.
My brain. Are you outside?
No, I'm
You're breathing in the mic.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, hang on. Do you have the mic right in front of you? Your phone?
Try
I can
that.
hear you. I can hear you breathing. Okay, yeah, okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you are breathing, but
Yeah, I know.
so what are you doing? Drawing some flowers?
I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea at all. Inspiration will come across soon, I'm sure. I can only make this a short stream, so 1 o'clock
okay.
is my cut-off time.
Yeah.
Or 1 hour roughly.
I just looked
Yeah.
at the clock and it's 1 o'clock.
I know what we're like. We get in, we get into it and we end up doing like 3 hours or something, don't we? So
Yeah, they're on that. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. If you can do a short, we do a short. Yeah, the Gen stream was really a topic roulette. It went from one thing to another.
yeah. Oh, okay. I am actually watching apparently, which is good. Streaming rather. Right. Yeah. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. What we're going to do. Come on, I need inspiration.
Do you have did you buy a book with some pictures of flowers or something?
I did. I think I've got an idea though. What
Yesterday, after yesterday, I was so excited. Last night when we the stream we had, if we can get like Janelle and what's her name, Janet, or if anyone wants to come and just do some art and chit chat, that would be so amazing.
Yes, definitely would be.
I would love that. It's so sad. It's really sad, but I get it. I'm just the same, that we have this fear about making stuff and feel that it's not nice enough. But I'm like that too, so I understand. But it's sad that we actually think that way.
It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, ridiculous.
It is definitely ridiculous. Completely pointless and silly, but no, I know what you mean. Okay, let's find a nice brush.
I had to overcome a huge hinder by posting my paintings, and now that I'm actually doing this online, that's
My trick is not caring what people actually think.
yeah, but you kind of care. Don't you care at all? Well, you have to. You say you keep saying that you are not good, and
I care.
that's
I
kind
care
of
what
our.
I care what certain people think.
Yeah, I understand. But it did take. It took. It took some. I had to debate myself a lot to do this. And even like I said, I don't even post my paintings online. Also, I don't feel I need. I don't feel I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to try this thing again. Mm.
Is that ink? Is it you're using?
Yeah.
They sell ink at the art shop that I go to.
Oh, I bet they do.
But do they
Have,
need
have
any?
you?
Do you need any specific tools for that?
No, I have a stick. And or just use a regular paintbrush. I mean,
It's not the right paintbrush I need.
I have been watching when you paint, and I feel I won't say, oh, you need a bigger brush.
No, it wasn't so much the size of the brush. It was more the length of the hair on the brush.
I didn't mean now. I did no. It's like when you have been doing.
Pup groomer, you should be asleep.
Hey, hey.
You should be in bed.
Yeah, I think she needs to a bigger dose of her night meds. That was a ridiculous long stream just by, but I love streams like that. I really enjoy when we can chat and we can laugh and we can be serious and we can be, yeah.
I mostly behaved myself as well, which is quite unusual
Or
for
you,
me.
yeah, you did good. So sometimes I kind of think, oh no, now he's slipping up, but you did great. Try to behave.
Yeah. Absolutely no idea what I am doing here.
Looks like you're making a color wheel.
Yeah. Not sure if it's going to turn out that way, but
Oh, she's rolling over to go to sleep. Okay.
I'll believe it when I see it.
As long as Mona, she probably has to roll Mona hope first. I had to send her a video about of my dog, when my alert dog, when he is alerting on something that is there's nothing to alert. He has this weird. He has so many weird sounds. The dog. Oh my god. So. Hey, Fluffer.
Fluffer.
Fluff is in the house.
Fluffer. 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 Hello, Fluffer.
What you say? What do you fluff? How do you say it? Fluffer.
Fluffer. I call her Fluff quite often, though.
Fluff.
Fluff. I don't know whether Fluffer appreciates that or not, but I like it. I should check, really, shouldn't I? You got to say it in a West Country accent, though. Fluffer. Fluffer.
I think it's so adorable every time Fluffer say, "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh." How do you say it? Oh no, you don't say dear, dear. Oh dear.
Dear. Oh lordy, lordy. Did you get my message, Fluffer? Fluffer.
Fluff is good.
The fluff has spoken. Dun, dun, dun. must have missed that, but I'll check on that later.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I'll check. Oh, yeah. There you go. Fluffer, the answer to your second question is possibly, but I need to check on some things beforehand, but I will message you. Because my beautiful and lovely lady, I think, is getting a little bit frustrated that I'm doing so many streams and spending too much time on my telephone watching streams and not spending enough time with her, which is completely fair because I'm autistic. I don't necessarily notice these things, and I get stuck in a sort of perpetual loop of doing the same thing all the time. And she's probably quite right, so I need to check on that. But
Anyway, if she's right or not, if she's saying that, if she's telling you she's right, so just go with that.
yeah. No, I know
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
right.
I know.
It's just
I know.
me. I don't understand these things, which frustrates me a lot. So, but yeah. So the answer is possibly at the moment.
I think a lot of us in this SPTV stuff is kind of hyper-focused because we spend a lot. Sometimes I think, oh, well, don't do anything. I just chat and do nothing. And a lot of people are kind of doing that.
Oh, it's all gone wrong.
No.
That's just gone horribly wrong. Oh well, never mind. Yes, hyper-focus. So, Fluffer, I don't know. I remember you were there for a short period, but the stream went on for 6 hours or something like that we were watching with Pup Groomer. And she should be asleep by now, I hope, but you never know. The problem is with me is I get fixated on things, and because of my autism, I think mainly, and as a result, I freely admit and I agree that I don't spend enough time focusing on the important things at times. And that's what gets me into a little bit of trouble sometimes. So Sarah's gone out at the moment, but when she gets back, I'm going to spend a bit of time with her probably, and we'll see how it goes from there. I wouldn't say I'm in any particular trouble, but it's just that I'm just, shall we say, being made aware of the situation, I guess. Just
Yeah.
one way of putting it.
Then it's up to you to do something about it.
Yes, absolutely. This is
I
why
still,
this is what I do is I explain to her that, yeah, I don't see things the way most people see things. You need to explain these things to me. You need to be blunt with me sometimes. So it's just the way it is. Oh hell no! Is that your doggy? Is your picture? I'd love it if you could email me some pictures of the dog.
now you're up in the mic again.
Am I? Hmm.
Oh, you have to move your phone. I have a storm in my ear.
Is that any better?
Yep. Thank you. You know how I've been talking about if I say something and I might sound rude to some,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and that's not my intention, but because I was watching a video the other day about, I think it's probably an American that lives here, and she was like, "Well, in America, it's like if you bump into someone and like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you, I'm so sorry," and the whole tirade how sorry they are, and in Norway they say oi, and that's it.
Hmm.
And yeah, more like long phrases that, yeah, especially she was talking about America, like how polite they are, and we are like, oh, ha, having this short, and everyone knows what it kind of means. It's not a word, but you, Brad, in England,
Mm-hmm.
do you call like teachers and with kids? Do they call their teachers and or grown-ups by their first name?
Um, Mostly it depends. Not so much teachers.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okey-dokey.
we call everyone by the first name. Yeah, uniforms.
What school did you go to, Fluffer?
Uniform sounds good in one way, but horrible in another way.
The art that you're doing, mAYa, how do I do something like that? I've got watercolor paper.
Yeah.
Do I need to get ink?
Yeah. Or you can, I guess you can just use watercolor. Not this ink that have the first ink I did. It's waterproof.
Okay.
Or maybe you could use acrylic, but if you water down acrylic but if you take like watercolor and like do a lot of makeup, like in something like this, and make like a pile of.
Well, I mean, I was
Maybe
thinking about buying a little pot of ink, but what sort of once you get the ink, for example, what tools do you use to do that with? Because it all went a bit quickly, and I must admit I wasn't paying too much attention.
I just use the ink, and I like to use the stick because then I get the random
Yeah.
shapes and not so. But of course you can use paintbrush. You can use whatever.
And do you use that on water paper?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I spray it down so it flows and.
And what do you use to spray it with?
Spray. Didn't I think I mentioned this like the mist bottles that not like these things.
Oh,
They kind of it comes a.
mister.
I think maybe they are like for salad dress or oils or stuff,
Hmm.
but they are awesome to do.
I like the idea of using the mister. I need to look at to
Oh,
get
you
one
need
of
them.
them.
You need a mister. Absolutely, they are great. I'm not sure if they have them in art stores or you have to. Oh yeah, yeah. I bought the black one. I bought from Jackson's Art Supply. And I think
I'm gonna have to raid the warehouse at some point, I think.
then they have different inks. Like this one is acrylic ink.
Yeah.
So it will be like acrylic paint kind of, but so if you put some in what you put outside is will dry out, but what like liquid watercolors you can re-wet just as regular watercolor.
So, do you think if you're going to be doing watercolor as well as ink, you want the ink that um, doesn't run with water?
Say that again.
Okay, I'll say it in such a way that it makes sense rather than the way I just said it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The ink that you use Is it water resistant? So it's not going to run if you spray water on it. Is that correct?
Yeah, the acrylic ink, after it dries, it won't move. Not much, at least.
And is that the one you're using? Is it?
No, I'm using the first one I used. It's kind
Yeah.
of graphic ink. I don't know. It's a India. It's something, but that's waterproof. So that just when it dries, it will stay.
Okay, that's what I meant.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but so when I um, started to do this, I suddenly realized, oh shit, I have to spray it because when it dries, it won't move, and I wanted it to move a bit, so it was kind of a rush because I forgot. So I like to have the black one that won't run, that
It
is
doesn't
water
run. Yeah.
resistance. Yeah, but I like this the watercolor ink and not the. I'm not so. I like this one better than the acrylic ink. I don't know why. I just do because this it will. Okay. I have to do a test.
Well, what you're saying does make sense. Yeah.
Okay, testing. This is acrylic ink. Watercolor ink. Yeah, they say they travel. They
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I like about ink is that it moves.
Yes. I guess it's not as thick, is it? Or not as viscous as acrylic paint.
And I also like this. Have you tried the Brusho?
The what? Sorry.
Brusho? This thing, the powder thing.
No. What's that then? Ooh.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm. I guess it'd be nice to have that in some like gold, silver, bronze, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we can. It's nice. It's fun to make. This one I made from. We cannot see the. But I kind of dragged it. I made from the Brusho. It's nice to. I don't know.
Ah, it's Mac. Hello.
Oh, hi.
I'm just trying to work out where which pencil I need next, because I've just done a 4H, and then I've got a HB. So where's HB in the list? Right, so that's kind of next. Then a B. Yeah. Got 8B and an F. Where's an F go? Oh my goodness, right.
F goes between
Yeah, so
between
it's they go 4H, F, HB, B, 8B.
yeah.
Right. Cool.
So the B part, from the B to, you had B and you had 8B.
Hmm.
And what other B?
Well, I've actually got a lot more than that, but I've tried to whittle
Yeah,
it
okay.
down to only 3 or 4 pencils. But I'm still struggling to remember which ones are which. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to print off not a print. I'll draw a little chart showing me, and that way I can keep tabs on it.
Yeah, I don't think you need that many H on the
No,
H
not
scale.
necessarily. I've got one 4H, and that's about it, really. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll probably end up doing something like a 4H, a B, and then like an 8B or something, and just stick with 3, or maybe a few more. I don't think we need too many, do we?
Yeah, no, I think I would like maybe 2H and
Yeah. 8.
HB and
So,
four and 8B or something like that.
so Mac, this is a bit of practice more than anything else. Just a bit of practice. Okay. HB, let's do that. How are you feeling, Tilty? Tilty? There, Fluffer, even. You know who you mean. You know who I mean, even. How did you produce such an amazing painting so quickly?
Hmm?
How did you produce such an amazing painting so quickly?
Well, amazing. I don't know if I'm.
Well, from my perspective, anyway.
That's what I like about this. It's just to throw down some ink and some water and then go with it. Like I said, I try to not be focusing on the details. So that's why I use the stick and like not. So I cannot worry about the details.
Definitely going to buy some ink next time I'm down the art supply shop.
The ink it's fun, and I love to see this and how it's spreading. I love it.
And you just use normal watercolor paper for that, do you?
Oh yeah, this is some cheap watercolor paper. At least, especially if you use the spray bottle, because it can get a lot of soaking. It can get quite wet.
Yeah, definitely need to get some new pencils. These are getting a little short.
I have like a real anxiety for running out of things. It's like a big thing.
You're an addict, you know.
I am.
In your case, is Artists Anonymous.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I'm not even anonymous, so.
How do you mean, Mac? Sorry.
Can you hear my dog snore?
Yeah. I like dogs. I want a dog.
I'm debating if I should buy a new dog before I lose this dog. When he's 10, he will be 11 in January. So I'm starting to freak out because I don't think I will handle it very well to not have a dog.
I don't. Yeah, I think I agree. Plus, you'll have someone for him to play with.
But he needs he likes attention, and to get a puppy, I have to give the puppy a lot of attention, and yeah, so
Yes, Mac, I don't remember who taught me this, but slow and steady is the key, I think. But if you notice, what I'm not doing is I'm not going like this, or I'm not doing the lines. I'm actually doing multiple different directions at the same time, but not circles. Does that make sense? Not doing circles because I don't like the way that comes out. But it's actually multiple different directions. So you're constantly changing the direction as and when you're going.
yeah, most people press too hard. Yeah.
I think I used to be one of them. Starting to look a bit better. Yeah, it's a very loud snore.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go. So, what do you think? Is that round enough?
It's round, looking good. Okay. So
That's really lovely.
yeah,
That one you've just done there.
thank you.
What you've done that in the time I've just done a circle.
Well, but
What does that What does that say
a
about
pencil.
my abilities?
Well, hello. To use a pencil, take. Wait, it's way too. It's way slower than to paint.
True, I suppose.
I think it got a bit too dark here in the front, but I can add some white.
I think we need to have Mac on as well. Maya.
Sure.
I think we have an expert in our midst.
Shading expert.
Definitely. I'm going to see how well I can do it with a coloured pencil.
Maya's a trained. I'm not a trained artist.
You're a professional.
Yeah.
You taught
So,
me. You taught me a lot of stuff. So
well,
definitely.
I'm not professional just by giving some advice. But I really like, and maybe that's wrong, but I like to give advice to people who ask before, because like I said, when I learned this, I didn't have anyone to ask, and a lot of things would be so much easier if someone actually could explain it to me, and I could ask them a question and have a conversation, you know,
Mm. Well,
to ask what.
I often message you, don't I, and ask you a question or show you my art.
Yeah, and that's okay. I don't mind. If you want to, if I can answer something, I will be happy to answer.
I've got a pack of
When
googly eyes here. Should I stick a googly eye on this? Do you think?
well, that depends if you are going to close that sketchbook or not.
True.
It would be fun, but unpractical.
Yeah, it's very true.
So, Sophia, was it your dad that was a trained artist? That was a fine art? No, whose dad? Huh.
I like my title of enthusiastic amateur.
So, what? Sorry.
Enthusiastic amateur.
Yeah, you're right. Well, everyone was was an amateur at one point. I need a bigger desk. Yeah, you grew up artistic.
I grew up autistic. Which is technically true.
It's not even a joke.
It's not even a joke. Undiagnosed until I was in my late 30s. So I had a bit of a difficult life because of it.
Yeah, I wish I had more opportunities to make art and do things when I grew up, but I didn't. Now, my mom, she's Yeah, no, she's not there.
The sound of your dog snoring is hilarious.
It's so hot, it's so warm, and so he's just passed out. He has a bed under the table, and he crashed. He keeps following me. If I sit there, and if I sit there, he's right behind me.
That's called love.
Yeah. Or obsession.
Mm-hmm. You're smarter than me, Mac, so I couldn't say. But yes, I don't understand maths, so I couldn't answer that.
So it's let me know when you have to go. Now it's
Yeah, now I've finished this, I need to get Mac's approval on that, and then I'll be good to go. I need to know if Mac likes that. Cool. So it turns out I can actually use these pencils to grade colors like that. So that's good to know. So I've not really tried that before.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Look at that, awesome.
I am going to go, and I'm
Yeah,
going to try and be. I'm going to go and try and be useful. But I
yeah,
appreciate.
yeah, good.
I appreciate you having me on again. It's much appreciated. Definitely need to do it again sometime soon.
Oh yes, I'm here. Just
And
I'm
those
always
of
up
you,
for.
those of you in the chat, very much appreciated. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
And are you continuing on, mAYa?
No, I have to go outside and get some air, and it's so
Okie dokie.
warm. Ugh. So, but we talk soon, right?
Always. Yeah, absolutely. I'll chat to you soon.
Yep. Okay.
I'll let you close out the stream.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.